Hey everybody, it's Brent in Central Arkansas. I'm going to share this video with you. I'm calling it a beautiful failure. I think it's an overall failure, not something I want to do the way I did it this time, but it is so cool and the way it turned out and the potential it may have. So I'm going to share with you the whole thing, and then I'm probably going to grow it a little differently. I'm thinking maybe completely blacking out before I give up on it. So hang with me. Yeah, I'm doing a dragon tongue bean too. Had a lot of dragon tongue beans, so I know you can eat bean sprouts, so why not see what they do as a microgreen, right? I had the seed, why not? I also have the dragon's tongue weighted down lightly and domed to keep the moisture in. So started putting nutrient water in there as well. The bean sprouts slash microgreens, whatever you want to call these things, are pushing this off. And that's what they look like right now. I need to put a dome on it instead of weight now, I think, and get it some watering underneath. I'd already started actually, but we'll put some more in there. And then we'll cover it with shade cloth because I don't want true leaves to develop on these bean sprouts at all. It looks like they're already developing. So I've never done this before. Don't even know if it's going to work, but we'll try to keep the leaves to a minimum. We'll see what it tastes like. Why not? Okay, I'm out here on my deck again. We're going to rinse off these dragon tongue beans, and same reasoning. I'm going to keep it light with these, although they seem to be taking it pretty good. We'll go a little bit higher. And we're just going to just kind of clean things a little bit, and I'll do that with the roots as well. Let me put this down for just a second so I can turn these up. See if I can't show you what the roots look like underneath there. And well, let me just lift it for you. There you go. That's what they look like. They're not pristine white, and I don't know why. I don't know if that's because of the root itself or if it's developing a problem. I'll keep my eye on it, and I'm going to rinse it off now too. I put a dome on top of it, and now I'm going to put this shade cloth on top of it too. And the reason why I'm doing that is to delay the spread of leaves if I can, and have the shoots try to reach for the the top of the soil surface as they're in their nature to do. So if it's dark, I'm thinking they may grow that stem longer and thicker and provide better product. Those are my thoughts anyway. And there it is. 2 layers of shade cloth. I'm going to keep it a little darker underneath there. Here's the pea shoots. They're getting really tall. I'm kind of liking them. I don't know what to expect. But anyway, I don't want the humidity anymore, but I still want it dark. So I just put the shade cloth directly on top of them. We're just going to watch them, let them grow, and see what happens. Let's take a look at these sprouts. These bean sprouts. I've had them in darkness. Wow, those things are really tall. Okay, we're going to harvest some bean sprouts today. It looks like they're under a dome, doesn't it, right here? Yeah, they're not. It is just shade cloth underneath there. And that's what the bean sprouts look like. A little bit of the seed casing on some of them still. Anyway, I'm going to cut off the leaves when we get out there and harvest these. But I'm going to harvest these, and I'll take you along with me. I was curious how tall these are because I've never seen bean sprouts get this tall before their first leaves unfold. So I'm going to just put this in there and carry them up. It looks like they are about almost, yeah, they're definitely at least 10 inches. Depending on, I can see it a little better than it shows on the camera, but they're 10 inches. Some of them. Let me get back on there. So yeah, that's pretty tall. And I've tasted these, and I've kept them in the darkness for most of their life, if not all their life. I can't quite remember, but the stalk tastes like a regular green bean, you know, a raw green bean. If you've ever eaten one of those, they taste just like that. So my hopes are that they'll cook up like a green bean. So if that's true, these things grew real fast. They outgrew the sunflowers really quickly. So if it tastes like a green bean, that's a good thing. Okay, so we're out here on my deck at the table, and we're going to do like we did on the pea shoot bed, and we're going to take these. So I'm going to cut off the leaves at the tip. I'll just take one out and show you what I'm going to do. So here's one of the shoots. It's pretty tall compared to my hand, as you can see. I'm going to cut off the root and the leaf and remove these two, I guess you'd call those cotyledon leaves, but they're not. It's really just the bean. And that is all I'm going to keep, just that. And we're going to see if we can grow it as a green bean. See if it'll taste like a green bean. And that's where we're going to cook it, not grow it. I say grow it. So that's what we're going to do. It's a windy day, so I hope there's not too much wind noise in here. But for the sake of getting this done quickly, I'm just going to do it, and I'll speed it up for you. You'll get to see it in fast motion with maybe some nice music. We'll see. Okay, my battery died. It's just as well because I changed my approach on this. Instead of using the scissors, if you're old enough to have done this, when I was a kid, we would sit around the table and we would snap beans, and that's my approach I'm taking with this. I'm just snapping them because they're real easy to do, and just do them like that. So I grab a handful like that, real easy to come out. It basically takes the whole root out and everything, and I set them here and just go to snapping, and basically you're just bending it until it snaps. You can use your fingernail a little bit if you want. So I'll do this a little bit and speed it up so you don't have to watch it all. Okay, we're back, and I am finishing up this bean sprouts, or bean microgreens. You tell me what you want to call this thing. I'm going to call them bean sprouts, kind of like a bean super sprout from the things I've seen, because they're really tall and all. So yeah, tell me what you think. What are these things? Microgreen in the shoots, pea shoots, they call them shoots, but they're kind of in the microgreen field. And then you have, you know, other people defining it kind of in different ways. Is it a shoot? Is it a sprout? Or is it a microgreen? I don't know. I don't really care. I'm growing it like I'm growing everything in these 1020 flats. But I am curious to see what your thoughts are, so share them with me. This is the amount of leftovers. There's hardly any root product in here. There's some small seed casings, and some smaller sprouts. That's what the bottom looks like. There's not much to it. So cleanup should be, yep, really super freaking easy. And so yeah, I'll just finish picking the material out of here. Dump out any leftover waters, give it a rinse and a wash with some dishwashing detergent, and that's about it. And this is the product finished. It's in this bag. I'll show it to you. We're going to weigh it, and then like I did before, I'll bring it back and I'll put it in the tray and just kind of let you see what the product looks like. And I might even cook these up as simple boil with some salt and maybe a little broth or something with it, like the wife does, and film that too. So let's go weigh these things. I'm going to show you what they look like here before we weigh. I don't want you to think that anything's going on. No trickery, no weights, none of that kind of stuff going on in here. All sprouts, all microgreens, whatever you want to call these things. Okay, I've already zeroed these out. Let's see what this thing says. How much we got? 1.92, just shy of 2 pounds. 2 pounds and 110 by 20 flat. Very pleased with that. Very, very pleased with that. Alright, there's the product. It is a very, very clean product. I would have no problem whatsoever eating it without even washing it, because the way it was grown in the greenhouse, I know there's nothing in there. It took a little longer to harvest, not a little longer, about at least twice as long as the pea shoots, because I used the scissors with the pea shoots and I was more careful with this. The other side of that story is that all these need is a simple little rinse and they're ready to cook up. So yeah, there's no soil, there's no debris in it. It's just, I'm very much enjoying it. I hope it tastes good. Just for a taste test, I'm going to boil the beans, not beans, shoots, green bean shoots, and 4 cups of water, 2 bouillon cubes, and we're just going to do it as a taste test. We're going to see how viable it is as a green bean, quote unquote, in comparison, because it grows so fast. It'd be awesome if they tasted good. All right, I'm gonna boil them till they're tender. Give them a try. Bring it back. All right, here is the finished product, and it has a really, really good taste, but a really good taste. It tastes like green bean raw. It tastes like green bean cooked. The problem is that it is a little, not a little, it is, what's the word we're looking for? Fibrous, stringy, I guess, so to speak. Not really stringy, but fibrous. So I think I'm going to do this again, but we're going to try to keep it in total darkness and see if we can get a better product. Okay, I'm going to eat these. I am. I like the taste of them and everything. But I am posting the video because I want your input. Also, how are these salvageable? Do you think it's not worth doing again? Do you think if I grow them in complete darkness, you know, even at that height, maybe they're too high, whatever the case may be, tell me your thoughts down at the bottom. Because I want to learn and see if there's ways that I can grow vegetables quicker like this. So I appreciate everything. This is Brent. We'll see you later.